Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I've been trying to get as many videos out lately as possible. I've been busy with work, been busy with college, so I've been trying to balance everything, but another video today, and I will be rating my car designs made for FIFA 21, so let's just get straight into it. Alright, so what we're going to do is I put them in a random order. So, obviously it doesn't matter which way, it doesn't matter. It'll all end up with the same outcome. So, first off is Team of the Year. I kind of like this design. The brush was already made. I put them both there. But it did do bits. Especially on the Instagram, and it was my first ever very above average card design, so I'll put it in very good. But then next was me Team of the Year 2. So this was the second version after I got better at making card designs, and I didn't want to go off the Team of the Year design that I made, like the first one, so I wanted to change it up a bit. But for me, not really doing it, so that's gonna go in average. Next up is Team of the Season. Now, me and the FIFA addicts, we're good mates. He knows two people who work for EA, so he sent me two of the two people. Yeah, he sent me their Instagrams, and I'm trying to get in contact with them to get a few cards in. So yeah, for Team of the Season, I am put on that EA quality. I'm sorry, but I just think it's absolutely unreal. I am proud of this card that I made. It took hours upon hours, and yeah, I think it's just a very good card. Next up is Team of the Month. So it was a decent. I'm gonna put it in could be better. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. If I was to do that now, I could definitely upgrade it. I could fade the bottom bit, so it just looks better. The whole of the concept, I think would be better. So we get Player of the Month. Well, I think if we had the monthly rewards and you got one guaranteed Team of the Month or something, that would be decent. Switch up, a complete. I don't even know why I called it switch up. It was for flashbacks, but not flashbacks. It was so Suarez goes back to Liverpool, or Aubameyang back to Dortmund, stuff like that. But yeah, I don't like the design. I don't know what was going through my head when I made it, to be honest with you. But yeah, next up is Summer Heat. Again, this is probably this or the Team of the Season. This is unreal. I am so proud of this card. The love and support I get off you for these designs are unreal. Next up, the Sidemen card. I'm gonna put it in very good for now, because again, a lot of you did enjoy seeing this card. It did do well. It done well on TikTok. It done well on Instagram. Bazinga did see it, so it did do well. Okay, the next up is SGA, which is actually my academy that I go to. I go to a football academy, Steven Gerrard's academy, and basically one of the tutors asked me if I could make a card design for it, so it could be I don't know what it'll be used for yet. We're still in talks with that, but I'm gonna put it in very good. I think that's a very good, sexy card design. Next up is Scream. Okay, what I've got to take into consideration as well is that half of these were made at the start of FIFA, when I didn't know League SBCs were going to be out. I didn't know if Scream was going to be out, which obviously it never. And yeah, just all stuff like that. I didn't know if they were actually going to be a thing. And it was at the start of the game. So I'm going to put this in very good, only for the fact that at the time, it was very good. It was a good design. Actually, no, I can't do that, can I? I can't do it. It is average. I like the moon. I like the bats. I like the backgrounds with the stars. But the castle is just so out of place. I could have faded that. I could have added, dark. I could have had like grass and all dark colours and made it look better, but it is average. Okay, next up is Prem Player of the Month. And now, and as you can tell, at the start of the game, I was only limited to a few brushes. I didn't know what brushes to use or make, or I didn't know how to make them or whatever. So you will be seeing a lot of the same designs, I think, but just different colours. So next up is League SBC. And as you can tell, it is basically the exact same as the Player of the Month for the Premier League, but just slightly less. Slightly light blue and lighter purple. Next up though is Headliner. Again, it's the same pattern, but just different colours. But I used gradients and I added a little thing at the bottom. So I am gonna put it as average because it could be better, but it's better than all the others where they use the same design. So to me, that's average. Future Star. I'm gonna put that. You know what? I'm gonna rate myself with this one. I think it is very good. I think I could have faded the pattern bit, but I love the star outline outside the card. I think that's great. Okay, now first up is Footmas #1. So I think that was pretty average. I'm not gonna lie. You know, with the Christmas tree and the star with the lights. But then Footmas #2. I'm gonna say it could have been better. It was rushed. I remember trying to make it. I didn't know what to do, but I didn't want to make it green and red themed. I wanted to be like more like a different type of like hard to explain. But like with the first Footmas card, it was like a Christmas tree, and I didn't want to be like a Christmas tree. I wanted it to be like something else, and I went with like a candy cane, but just didn't seem to work out. But then I put two of the ideas together. So I took the outline of them lights, and then everything else on the card. We got rid of some of the bad stuff, and turns out with that, which I think is pretty cool if you ask me. So I'm gonna put that in very good. Okay, Foot Champs. Again, same design. It does look half decent though, to be fair. I think that is one of the better ones. I think the gold and red just goes together so perfect. Next up though is me Foot Birthday one. Foot Birthday has to be EA quality. I made that at the same time as I made like all the others. I made it with like Team of the Month. Team of the Month? Yeah. I completely forgot my own concept. And yeah, look, it's just the feedback I got off that as well. It's just ridiculous. Next up is Flashback, and here I did again use the same like type of design, but it just goes so well. I think with this type of design. Got the arrows coming out like going back. The only thing I'd say I need to work on, which I didn't know was a thing at the time, is my clipping mask. So you can see a bit at the top. Next up though is Euros. Euros, I think, so basic. Took about 10 minutes if that to make, but it's such a nice card. The blue going into the red. It's reminiscent to the last Euros cards, which I'll put next to it to compare. Next up though is Easter, the Easter card. Okay, here I'm gonna put that in EA quality, even though we obviously don't have an EA like promo, an Easter promo. I just think the grass, like all the bright colours, the sun, like the background for an Easter egg, the Easter eggs coming down the side, the Easter eggs on it, covered by a bit of grass. I think that was very good. Next up though is Carnival, something like, I don't know how to pronounce it, to be honest with you. But again, EA quality. I've got to give credit where credit's due. Like, I wouldn't say EA would use it, but it's better than very good. I think it is EA quality. Like Summer Heat and Team of the Season, they're definitely EA quality. Like that Summer Heat one, I think EA could actually use and everyone would love it. Carnival though, again, I did go off the last Carnival design. Made the colours a bit brighter, as the texture. Obviously used FIFA 21 brushes and we were sorted. Next up is the Bundesliga Player of the Month. I just don't like this one. I literally basically just copied the last one. Literally just copied the last design. Yeah, that one's just a no-go for me. Bonfire night. I never actually posted this ever on my Instagram, but I say it's pretty average. Like it's alright. Like a lot of people like it now that I posted it, but I just don't seem to like. I could have made it better if I knew what I was doing. And next up is Blast from the Past, which again I think is very EA worthy. I think some of the, like I think some of it, like some of the designs, like the way it is just it's just fits EA. Last but not least is UCL, which I'm gonna put in could be better. It's got the Champions League logo either side in the top right and bottom left, but again, it's just used the same pattern as last time. But yeah, they're the results. I've actually had fun doing that. As you can see, the progress. Like in my opinion, I've pushed 6 in EA quality. Oh, there's one that I've missed. How have I missed this out? I've missed one out. Let's add it in dead quick. Here we go. How have I missed this out? My designs. There we go. I've missed a few out. Wait, what's happened here? Oh no, I've been an idiot here. Footies, I think, is very good. I don't think it is EA worthy, to be fair. But it was the best I could do. Footies was just basic, and yeah, I just completely missed one out by accident. It was the objective card that I made. There it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that in poo, to be perfectly honest with you, as I don't really like it. The brushes aren't really online. It's not faded in properly. Could just be so much better. But okay, now I think that's right. But yeah, if you enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notifications. I'm doing a giveaway hopefully soon. I've been trying to organise it, but just stuff hasn't been working out. And I also did miss the rating your FIFA teams one, obviously because I had college assignments to do. So I've just missed out that week, and I will be back on Monday for you. So yeah, like I said, smash the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you in the next one.